My daughter kicked me to the curb and told me that her stepfather was the man that deserved to be her father. So what I did was remove her as the primary beneficiary of all my financial accounts. Here's the story. My ex-wife and I finalized our divorce last year. I'm going to save you the details and just let you know she was having an emotional and physical affair with a man she was working with. She is now in a relationship with that exact man. We also have a co-parenting arrangement for our daughter, 17. My daughter is very close with her mom, and she even sided with her on her affair. For the first few months after the divorce, I tried to be the bigger person and maintain a friendly relationship with my daughter. She did not know from my side what ended up happening with our divorce, but apparently her mother has been telling her all different types of things. And I just been like, okay, I gave my daughters gifts, I never blamed her mom, and I tried my best. And the messed up thing about everything is me and my daughter were very close before this incident. Well, a little bit before I found out about the affair, 3 months actually, my daughter became extremely cold towards me. This continued after the divorce, but then after a couple of months, she just straight out told me she just enjoys her stepfather way more than me. She said that is the man that my ex-wife deserved as a husband and the man that she deserves as a father. I was appalled. It honestly came from left field, and I had no clue why she would say that to me. That had taken me aback, and it became the most painful thing anybody had ever said to me in my life. I ended up breaking down badly that night, and then for the next couple of nights, I couldn't even go to work, so I had to take them off. After a couple of days of wallowing, I had went to my daughter and let her know exactly how I felt, and she looked me in my eyes and said, "See, this is why mom cheated on you. You such a bitch. I hope I never get a man like you in my life, because if I marry a bitch like you, I'm going to be suffering just like mom did." And at that point, I was done. After a few days, I decided that I was done emotionally and financially with my daughter. I am not going to subject myself to this pain anymore with my life. So I was like, I'm going to cut her off. My sister was the only person that was there for me because she's the only family that I have. Ironically, she went through the exact same situation with her significant other, cheating with a lady at work. Luckily, she didn't have no kids. But because of that situation, she said she's not going to be dating anymore and completely devoted her life towards work. Our parents are long gone, have been dead for many years, so the only people we have is each other. After I decided to distance myself from my daughter, I removed her as my primary benefactor. This is from all of my financial accounts. I also took her out of my 401k. I also started withdrawing from the college fund that I saved for my daughter and started traveling the world with my sister. This actually was not a one-way thing. My sister was super far ahead in work, and being that she was hurt a couple of years ago, she had nothing but savings. She earns more than I do, and I'm able to keep up with her because I have all of this excess money that I was saving for somebody that doesn't even love me, care about me, or appreciate me. Literally over the past few months, I have received more love and support from my sister than any other woman that I have had inside of my life. We also went on a 2-week vacation to Europe. All in all, I have emotionally and financially distanced myself from my daughter. And I plan on doing the absolute most bare minimum possible. The bare minimum until she turns 18. My daughter, because she's 17 years old, gets to choose if she wants to come over my house or be at her mother's house. And she hasn't chosen to come over my house since the last time I had darn near begged her to come over here. So she hasn't noticed anything. But she's going to be applying to college soon. And when she finds out she doesn't actually have the money she thought she had, she might have a change in heart. Hi, my name is Jonathan Moss, and I read stories from Reddit. Luckily, this story has an update, so we know exactly what happened when the girl tried to get her money out. He starts it by saying, "My daughter found out about my financial decisions. She ended up coming to my house one day, and she snooped in my office. She had saw the paperwork, and then noticed that her name was no longer listed as the primary beneficiary. Then, a couple of days later, she calls me, and her mom calls me, screaming, yelling, super mad. And I was like, why? Well, they said that they no longer had access to an account that was money being saved for her college fund. I said, oh, I thought the man that was right for your mother was making you a college fund. I thought the man that you wanted to be your father was making your college fund. I thought the man that wasn't a bitch was the person that was making your college fund. And my ex-wife said, straight silence. I hung up the phone. My daughter called me crying, saying she didn't mean it. She didn't say it. She didn't know what she was saying when she was saying it. She was just saying something to hurt me. And I said, why? Why? Why do you have to hurt me? But because she wanted to piggyback off of her mother's emotions, she got dragged into a situation that had nothing to do with her and dragged a man that had nothing to do with the situation in here. Actually, he did. But honestly, I don't put any blame on him. He was just going for coochie. That was everybody. He was going for the revolving door and he took his turn. Me personally, I thought it was a closed door. It was a revolving door. I didn't know everybody could get a turn, but everybody could get a turn. And I was definitely hurt about that. And I'm going to be honest. I did cut off our college fund because of what she said. I did do something not even out of pettiness, because I was hurt and felt disrespected and undervalued. That was about 2 days ago, and I ain't heard nothing from them since. I pretty much am super happy that my daughter and my ex is completely out of my life. And I'm happy that me and my sister get to relax and have a retirement that I didn't see coming for at least another 15 years. So yeah, I'm gonna enjoy my life. I got cheated on. She got cheated on. And my daughter just straight up threw me away. If you like stories like these, come back to my page every single day where I read story times directly to you in first-person view. I enjoy doing these. My favorite is actually malicious compliance, but I don't really do a lot of those now. It is what it is. Like I'm saying, people don't write them. But I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. This story was a pretty good one, so I had to share. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, y'all.